think everyone can agree with the fact that traffic sucks. It's a huge waste of time and takes away valuable hours of our life. As students, our time is important. Between school, studying, working, and internships, we barely have enough time to sleep and eat. Taking away time from our day to sit in traffic, well, it's just stupid. So how bad do we have it? Well, according to the Florida Department of Transportation, our annual average daily traffic on I-4 is over 100,000 vehicles per day, and in some parts, over 200,000. Not only that, but our average commute time is over 55 minutes a day, which equates to over 434 days in our life being wasted sitting in traffic. So, what can we do to help mitigate this problem? Widening our road seems like the most immediate solution, but what have we learned about route choice this semester? As traffic begins to decline, more people are going to want to use I-4 as their preferred route, ultimately leading back to the problem we have today: it's just way too congested. Not only that, but from 2011 to 2015, I-4 was ranked the most dangerous highway in the US, resulting in 165 fatalities, which equates to 1.25 deaths per mile. Due to this information, I would argue that things have to change drastically. So, what can we do to fix this? The short answer? Well, nothing at the moment. Florida is dumping $2.3 billion into its I-4 Ultimate project, which spans 21 miles and has already asked for $100 million in additional funding, and a 245-day extension. The posted speed will be increased from 50 to 55 miles per hour, with 4 auxiliary lanes being built in the center. But was this the best solution? In my opinion, I think it's extremely important for us, as future engineers, to think outside the box. ASCE currently ranks our infrastructure as a D+, which means that it's time for some change. Here's a small clip of one of my idols, Elon Musk, and his approach to traffic and congestion.
Why are you boring?
Yeah, I ask myself that frequently. We're trying to dig a hole under LA, and this is to create the beginning of what will hopefully be a 3D network of tunnels to alleviate congestion. So there are a couple of key things that are important in having a 3D tunnel network. First of all, you have to be able to integrate the entrance and exit of the tunnel seamlessly into the fabric of a city. So by having an elevator, sort of a car skate that's on an elevator, you can integrate the entrance and exits to the tunnel network just by using 2 parking spaces. And then the car gets on a skate. There's no speed limit here, so we're designing this to be able to operate at 200 kilometers an hour, about 200 kilometers an hour, or about 130 miles per hour. So you should be able to get from, say, Westwood to LAX in 6 minutes, 5-6 minutes. But there's no real limit to how many levels of tunnel you can have. So you can go much further deep than you can go up. The deepest mines are much deeper than the tallest buildings are tall. So you can alleviate any arbitrary level of urban congestion with the 3D tunnel network. This is a very important point. So a key rebuttal to the tunnels is that if you add 1 layer of tunnels, then that will simply alleviate congestion, will get used up, and then you'll be back where you started, back with congestion. But you can go to any arbitrary number of tunnels, any number of levels.
Elon Musk states that with this boring technology, he can dig a 1-mile stretch of tunnel for $10 million. If Florida invested the same amount of money into this tunneling network as they did the I-4 project, we would have been able to construct roughly 11 tunnels. These tunnels would be able to propel personal vehicles and vehicles geared for public transportation up to 130 miles per hour. These transportation vehicles, like the one shown in the video, can hold up to 16 people at one time. Imagine being able to travel from downtown to Universal Studios in just over 4 minutes. Tunnels are weatherproof, silent and invisible to anyone on the surface, and they don't divide communities with lanes or barriers. Utilizing this method of expanding our infrastructure would also have prevented the massive amount of traffic and lane closures due to the I-4 expansion, and prevented the 3 deaths that have already occurred. If the tunnels became too congested, you could just keep building downwards. You will essentially never run out of area to continue building your infrastructure. So at the end of all this, we have to ask ourselves, is this technology feasible? My answer? Definitely. Will it be used on I-4? It won't. But as future engineers, we have to realize that there is more than just one solution to every problem, and it's our job to think of creative and innovative solutions to help shape the future that we're going to live in. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this presentation, and good luck to everyone on their future endeavors.